后边活动我全程参加不了，所以说早点来吧。
怎么在？可以。
这个是少，这个是干扰。那个花框的话就是干扰，那个花框相当于是个伪装环境，它放上面别人以为是花，其实还是一个干扰外来的信号。可能有些人他不知道，他带了手机来视频震动，他们一会儿手机开着，对方外面也听着实时通的，所有讲话的全部实时传出去，就完全泄密了，是一系列的。当场，我们的技术专家，哎，我是现在看市场一点。就在这儿，咱们这边也正好。
好，谢谢。
谢谢，您等会儿来坐一下吧。是，对，说一下，因为我们的产品就还是很多，后来由于各种原因嘛，然后带了新样进过来。那边那个是真批的，然后给你介绍一下。这个是真批设备，好像是形式啊，这几种，这个是车的放在车上，这个是你拉杆拉走，随时拉走，这个是固定安装的，它可以干什么用呢？就是任何的手机号码，只要放到你这里去，手机号码通号，这个反正，其实他们如果稍微那个的话，他们也知道，其实这个他们每个国家都有在用。他们以前呢，可能像在拉美地区，是根本的，因为他们这个中国的但是现在他们这种是自动给他最近批的可以找1000个。我们这种从技术上来讲，我有执听的。我不干了，我也有可以管控它，什么意思？我把他手机号码知道之后，我可以管控它。好像我要对他进行什么操作，我就发一个伪短信、假短信给他。那比如说我伪装成对方的号码发的，他的朋友给我可以啊，明天晚上5点钟一去就被抓了。就这种就是那个公安啊，会用到的啊，检察院的系统就用的听的时候多一些，他是为了取证嘛，是这样。然后这个形式上也是分车载和这种拉杆箱的。然后还有很小的，我们那个小设备很小的，在那边，他就说，我如果知道这个号码大概在什么区域的话，我先用车载的设备大概定位，比如说在这个方圆大概2公里的范围之内，我到了这个地方之后，我用车载离了这个，比如说这个喜来登酒店门口，我就知道这个人就在这酒店里，但是我车没开进来，设备大设备没办法来进来，我用我的小设备，我用逼近式的方式，我就能找到他，找到经过是2米，我就能采取行动。对。
就现在治理这个安全的人员推进没问题。
对，这就是我开车到一个大区域，开不进来的话，我就用小设备带着我的背着一个包，别人也看不出来是什么东西。啊，我是通过这个手机的上行信号，然后毕竟是因为越近的话，它的信号强度越强。我有一个小的手持的一个小手机，智能手机，就会上面会显示我离这个人的距离越来越近，它信号强度越来越小，我就知道这是对的。如果走错了的话，这个信号强度越来越弱，我就知道走错了，是这样的。然后这个就是一个装车的，装车。我们现在因为是中国相当于是军方啊，整个的通信集成单位，跟每个省的装了很多应急通信，包括公安的，包括政府的。因为好像汶川地震包括这次天津事件，很多它的当时的时候的话，它那个公用系统通信的，比如说好像运营商的联通、移动、电信，他们有可能就有问题了。有问题了，这通信不了怎么办呢？就只能靠自己的一套专用通讯系统，我们用通讯车的方式去跟它完成这个，是 所以说现在我们这跟比如浙江一个省就装了接近100台的这样一个通信，这量非常大的。其实这个在全世界都有非常大的市场需求啊。然后我们把所有的通信方式、各种通信方式全部集中在一起，这就是一个界面，可以看到啊，像这里是一个相当于一个传真打印机，这是各种的，比如说有公用的3G、4G、2G， 还有我的转播、我的集群、我的微信通信，所有通信方式全部集成在一个平台上。我们手就完成了整个相当于智能转换，有哪个通信信道出问题的时候，我可以自动切换到另外一个通信信道，来最终确保，就是对于用户来说，你不用管我怎么完成的，我只要保证你随时随地你的通信是畅通的，啊，你的上网你的各方面是没问题的，所以这个是完成非常好的一个整合，是这样的，并且确保通信质量。
就这样行。
对，就在对，并且对，然后并且是加密的啊。
I would like to thank everyone to come here to have this opportunity to exchange our idea and some information regarding about our solutions and products. Okay, so let me start my presentation about our solutions and the products. So I will be speaking in English, and my partner will be show the slides in Spanish language. So during my presentation, if anyone who have any question, please kindly ask me. Thank you. So first of all, I would like to introduce our organization. Then will be our products. After that will be our some successful markets and cases in global markets. Yeah, so we come from the CETC number 30 Institute, the headquarters in Chengdu, China, and we was founded in 1965. This year will be 50 years, and we are one key member of China Electronics Technology Company Group, and our institute have more than 4,000 employees. Half of them are R&D field and engineers. And since we set up 50 years ago, we are strategic partner with Defense Communication of China. And we also the leading supplier for information security especially in China, now become more and more in overseas markets, including Asia and Africa. Now we come to the Latin America. And for nowadays, with the increased Android terrorism in the world, so we are participate and develop a lot of the products and the solutions regarding on the terrorism and the public safety. Since we are the R&D institute, we have a customer. They can get the training and study in our institute. We have joined together with some university in Chengdu. We can issue the certificate for master degree and doctor degree. So for master degree, we have two major. One is cryptographer. Second one will be communication engineering. these two major we can issue the certificate for master degree. It means if the engineer get opportunity to study in our institute for about 2 years, they can get the certificate after they pass several tests. And for communication engineering, we can issue the doctor. They can go to the PhD certificate from us, which recognized by China education system, and also a good reference for overseas experience and overseas organizations. So since we set up the company, first we developed the first analog encryption system, which deployed for China national projects. After that, we developed the digital encryption system. Until now, we developed a lot of the encryption and the security system and products served for China defense industry and commercial market. So in China, this map will show our footprint in China. So our headquarters in Chengdu. You can see the map, center of the map, our headquarters in Chengdu. And we have set up several offices and the local representative office all China, in almost every province and city. So for overseas markets, we have deployed our solutions and products in Asia, in Africa, in Middle East, and Latin America. And we deployed the terminal products and the system for our clients. The clients include the defense and the law enforcement agency and the commercial users, such as the telecom operator. They choose our product and solutions to enhance the security system. So this will be show our organization in Chengdu. So from the map, you can see we have several places. So the center will be our headquarters. Our engineer and the experts work here to develop the latest and advanced products for the security and the encryption. So the left side will be manufacturer base and the testing base, and then will be R&D base. So the left side. Yeah. So all our 4,500 employees work in this place, and when our clients come to visit and study with us, so we'll arrange the special place for them to practice. So besides we sell our products, we also transfer know-how to our clients. So, and we also build the security evaluation system for themselves, so they can evaluate how is their security in their country, in their networks. So this just shows one quarter of our product base. So since we have the capability for design, for manufacture, testing, and after full service to our clients and partner, to let them to have the full confidence to choose us to be partner and to work together. After-sales service for our clients. So pre-sale service, we provide the requirement analysis, site server, technical training, and the lab trial and field trial. After the service, we try to build the confidence with our partner and clients to trust our products and compare with other companies' products. when they deployment our service and products, we provide the post-sale service. So for overseas markets, for each country, we have this presentation. And they can provide the initial service for solve their problems during the system working. And if they cannot solve, we will have engineer from this region to fly to here to support the clients. And we also back up some spare parts here to replace when the product have any problem. They can send the spare part and change immediately to solve the problem for clients. So after all this postal service, we try to protect the benefits for our clients. So this just shows some our cooperation with our clients from overseas. So we provide the accommodation and the training and service if the requirements require this kind of service. So we provide a lot of the tailor-made lessons and the training for our clients. So this will be first part of my presentation about our organization profile. So the second part will become to our products. Our products include totally 6 parts. Include information security, communication system, wireless communication management and control, forensic, internet content management, information system integration, total 6 parts. So for information system, so we can see from the basic level to the integration include key generation. Since the encryption will be include series steps. First step will be key generation. So this we also can understand its physical noise source. Then will be key distribution. After that will be integrated to be hardware. Besides the hardware, we also program the software, which follow the international standard. And the algorithm and the protocols also standard and follow the international standard to be accepted by the international organizations. So for configuration, this will be, we designed the, design the rules and this controlled by clients. So after that, we integrate this all hardware and software together to build the products for our clients. So if the clients request us to customize the hardware and software, we also can do it. So this shows complete design process. This just shows some parts of our products. Actually, you also can see some sample in the 2 sides. Include the secure GSM cell phone. This will also bring some sample here. And after presentation, if you're interested, you can try it. And this phone will be based on the Android system, smartphone, supported GSM and WCDMA. I would like to see this product have the function besides the normal smartphone. It's especially the secure features, includes the secure voice, secure message, and the secure email system. So nowadays, as you may know, the smartphone become popular and popular, will be replaced all old phone by the system, iOS and Android. So based on Android system, we analyze the communication and will be faced a lot threat from the virus, from some illegal users. So the information become very important. We provide this product to our clients, including the military officers, government office, and also high-end commercial users. This product have been tested in a lot of countries, and some users have been used now. So in Latin American market, we also today is the first step to allow this product here. So second will be some terminal encryption model based on the CDMA and also the secure walkie-talkie. So this product also be recommended to our clients, including the military and the police. So when they have some important mission or important exercise, they have to ensure their security. Otherwise, will be face some interception from the opposite programs. So for the backbone of the communication networks, include the SDH encrypt, OS encrypt, and all kinds of other communication encryptors. So for our clients, if they have their own networks already, so we just provide our encrypt to integrate with their existing system. So this just shows some sample of our products. Yeah, so this will be show our products which we cooperate with the telecom giant from China. The name is ZTE. Actually, we are a strategic partner with ZTE and Huawei for encryption systems. Because you know, they provide just infrastructure for telecom operator, but we provide the security part to integrate the total solution provided to our end users, include the military and the government. So this is based on their GOTA system, is trunking technology system. We call GOTA system. So this technology will be included to integrate with the terminal and also the system and the KDMC, Key Distribution Management Center. So once the clients deploy this system, they can manage the system by themselves and to refresh or update the key system by themselves. So this product will be show SSD, military SSD. So as you know, the government and military users, they use the difference and they request the product very high reliable product. So we provide this product to them, including China, defense, and government of China, and other countries, including ASEAN countries. They use now a lot. So you can see the feature and the widely used in air defense and the army and also national projects. So this walkie-talkie system, the normal walkie-talkie we may be very familiar already. So we provide the security and the encryption integrated with the walkie-talkie system to ensure their communication safety. Also include the encryption with the terminal product and also the system. So this is just I mentioned already is GSM and the WCDMA smartphone. We have the terminal, it's a smartphone, and also the server KDMC, which control and operated by users. They can change or update their certificate by themselves. So to try to protect their benefits by themselves, because when we provide this product to our some clients, they may a lot of questions or doubts. So we will transfer the technology and training them how it works, how it protects their security. Yeah, this is the VoIP system, which is security based on the VoIP service. Nowadays, more and more applications include OS and the IP software running secure their communications. which include the real IP OS and also the data. This is for computer networks information security solution. Nowadays, the internet of every organization includes the big companies and also the governments. They face, especially in China and other some countries, face a lot of challenges from overseas. So we have to secure our backbone of communication networks and also our internet system. So we provide not only the backbone communication system, but also the terminal and the internet security. We provide this solution to a lot of the big companies in overseas, but sure including China. Some of them are very important military companies. So this part will be communication system. So this will be show one whole system for battlefield integrates with the system in the ground and to the air, combined with the trunking system and satellite and other means of the communication. So from this, the users, especially the ministry, they can ensure their operations, their bad communication system can be secured, and interested in this one, they can to test and to trial this. We provide this system to several countries, sure includes China, and now they are using this one. We have the big team to support their daily operations. This shows some parts of their communication network includes the radio and the router, the switch. So this is just some parts of the whole communication system. So this for emergency communication system. In the disaster, for example, the earthquake and the tsunami come. So the public network will be destroyed or be affected by the disaster. So how we ensure our system to communicate, to protect the operations and the rescue works. So we provide this system, include the portable system, which can be carried by the soldier, and also the vehicle system, and also the fixed station. So this whole system has been widely used and deployed in China to protect the earthquake several years ago in Sichuan, and also they helped Thailand to rescue in their tsunami about 10 years ago. So this system gets very good recommendation from the clients. So the ministry and the government, they widely use this system. Yes, just this part will be show the wireless products. So this slide includes the detector for wireless. For example, in some environments, maybe we face the interception or the monitoring from some people or some illegal devices, but we don't know they are here. So we use this terminal to detect, to check whether these devices have been installed under the table or in the somewhere. So we can check. Today we also brought the sample here. Yeah. So if testing, we can check and see. Yeah. This will be a jammer series. This jammer will be include the portable one, the weak type, and the portable, the MyPack. So this product to interfere the communication networks of wireless systems. As you know, the remote control IED bomb will be controlled and operated by the remote devices. So our system, this product, to to jamming the networks, block the communication, so they can protect the VIP, the motorcade. So this product has been used for several places. First one will be the prison. In prison, some countries face the problem is the prisoner still use the mobile phone in the prison to communicate with outside the team members to make a lot of problems for the country. So how we can solve this problem? So we jam in the communication in the prison area. But now the prison have new requirements. They're not only to jamming the signal, but also they want to know what happened inside. So we can include the interception system, integrate together. So the officer can intercept what the people talking, what the people doing every day. They can get evidence and they can take their action. So this will be, just I mentioned, the interception system. As we know, the interception system divided by passive and active. For CDMA and GSM and WCM, even 4G, we have the related products to protect the law enforcement agency users. For example, the passive one, we can see the passive one devices just to deploy it easily and to listen what the people talking, especially the illegal users, what they are doing every day. But for semi-active and active one, we can not only to listen or to intercept what they are doing, but also we can send the fake SMS to take some action. For example, we can send the fake SMS to them to come somewhere, and the police can go in to catch them very easily. With the positioning devices, we can see from the left side of this slide, the portable one. With this portable one will be used in the building. When we use this product, the target has been located by the weak antenna system from about several kilometers away. Then the vehicle will be driven to the place, and the soldier or the law enforcement agency people can carry these portable devices, go into the upper floor to position it. The accuracy will be about 2 meters, so they can take their action. So this just shows some specification of the system. So we can support all the frequencies in the world, and they can be installed in the vehicle, like the left side of the vehicle, and we also have the portable one and the MyPack one. So just some features. We support the clear voice, which means the network have not been encrypted by the operator. But in some countries, the network has been encrypted by the operator by A51 and A52. But we still can provide the decipher unit to decrypt the signals. So next part will be forensic. Forensic, it means we can get the evidence from the some suspect devices, which include the smartphone, normal phone, even very old phone, and also the computer, hard disk, and the networks. So this will be show just one corner of the lab. We build the setup the lab for our clients, include several forensic tools to help them to get the evidence. The user will be the intelligence device department, police department. Yeah, so this will be show some of the forensic products, like how we can get the information from the devices. We can copy from the devices, and some information has been deleted by the users already before we get it. But we still can use the devices to retrieve the data from the devices. After we get information, we can use our software to analyze how its networks, how its relationship topology. So this, as especially to mention about the password recovery system. When we get some files which encrypted by the software, by the key from the users, we use this platform to decrypt and can get what's inside information. So we can to forecast some plan from the illegal users, illegal groups. So this being used for the intelligence and the national security department, and also the data erasure software. So this product to protect if we would like to exchange or replace the old devices, we use this software to erase our information inside. Even after you use this one, even someone gets, but they are very difficult to get what we had before. So the next part will be internet contaminant. As we know, the internet have been used every day, everywhere, to do everything. But normal people or the government still face a lot of the threats from the illegal users. The risk, for example, they can plant the virus or Trojan to your devices and to intercept your phone. And also the government face the problems. The user send some rumors or send some illegal information, even pictures, videos, to the social networks. How we can protect our government's reputation, or how we prevent the information which actually not been proved it's wrong information. How we can block it before the public see. So we can deploy the internet contaminant system in the international gateway and the internal system to delete or to block what content which you would like to block. So you can set up the keywords, or you can set up the content which you want to block from the internet. So with this system, you can easily to realize this requirement. Okay, so this will be show the cyberspace surveillance and early warning platform. So this we are tech expert will be explain more details. So this from the network, we can face the attack from the networks. So how we know before, how we to take action to against. We need this system to support the intelligence, support our action. Besides, we provide the product to our users and partners. We also provide the integration service for our product and for our clients. For example, this kind of picture show we can provide this product to integrate. For example, the CCTV system can be installed to surveillance the public area to protect the government and the public people. So we have the team to integrate this C4I system, include the locating system, communication system, and all other systems together. This just shows some video surveillance system features. Later we will provide the details of this system to everyone. So let's start. We provide some success cases with our clients. So this show our some terminal products, as I mentioned here, to some partners and our clients from the overseas market. So you can see a lot of the countries here. This is a cryptographic laboratory. We transfer know-how to our partner and our clients. Yeah, this is some silent ceremony with our clients from overseas. So just I mentioned that this Q4 has been tested. We have the several generation. So now is the third generation already. So communication system in Angola, in Egypt. And this for, now we're going to the third phases of this project, Bangladesh. And the forensic, we provided in 1 country already. And actually, a lot of the countries have been used for different parts of the forensics. And this for internet management platform for some countries. Yeah, some projects, one already several phases, we deployed by phase. Yeah, this for in China. Yeah, we provide for lots of the government agencies and they stay on the price. Yeah, integration service for the power plants in Ethiopia on the left side, and also the police and the other emergency agencies of the government and the airports and rail. Yeah, so that's all my presentation. So my team, Mr. Xiang Wei and Zhang Cao will be introduce some products here. Any question, please kindly ask. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.